Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist at the Tech Travel Geeks, and this is the Tech Travel Geeks unpackaging and demonstration of the SKYREAT propeller holders for the DJI Mavic Mini. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. Right then, I've had my DJI Mavic Mini for a few months now. I got it at the very beginning of lockdown, and I have to say I've really been enjoying flying this very small and light drone, and I've been surprised by how good the footage and still images are coming out of this tiny little sensor and lens combo that is on a very stable gimbal. I've played around with compositing images, creating HDR images. It's all been great. But one of the pain points I've had is, as you can see, the propellers move around a lot. So when putting them in the case, it's always a question of being very careful not to bend or damage them, and it's quite annoying. So what I've done is gone and done some research online, checked out the DJI Reddit on Reddit and the DJI Mavic Mini Reddit and looked at all the options that are available. And I found this SKYREAT propellers holder on Amazon for well under £10 in the UK. So that's around about $11 in the US. But then again, you don't have value add tax there, so that won't be a thing. So I've just taken the cardboard bit off the top. It's stapled. The cardboard was stapled to this Ziploc bag. So I'll take the staples out. And let's have a look at what these propeller holders are like, because I think this may take away some of the annoyance of flying the DJI Mavic Mini and taking it out and doing some maintenance. So you have two propeller holders here. Let's have a look at the first one and put it on the top propeller set. So it seems to fit around the actual motor element on both ends, but I'm not sure that fits very well. Let me see. How should I align my propellers here? So that's two facing that way. Is that right? Maybe not. There we are. And so put one over one side, one over the other. There we go. And as you can see, it fits nicely. It has a little bit of give, and that avoids you potentially damaging your DJI propellers whilst taking them in and out of a case. So I'm going to do the same on the bottom set of propellers. Because one of the things I do is I transfer my photos to my PC via the micro USB, which means an extra taking out of the DJI drone, putting it back in, and so that keeps the propellers safe whilst you're moving the drone around without actually flying it. So you can have easy access to your micro SD card. Here you go, that's my extreme micro SD card, and upload your content without having too much hassle of having to readjust the propellers in there. So what I'm going to do now is take my DJI Mavic Mini Fly More combo case and just check that this fits nicely. And it is a bit more snug whilst it goes in there, but it does fit nicely, so there you go. And it doesn't create any extra height in the product, so that's not an issue. So these protector parts seem to be made out of silicone rubber. Oh, they came off there. What I'm going to do is make sure that in the next flight on my drone there's no negative outcome for this. Let's see if we swap them around. Is this a slightly wider one for the extendable propellers? Note they're pretty much the same size, but fit nicely and snugly and keep that in place. So they are interchangeable from top to bottom and seem to do the job. So I'm going to put that in. Yep, it fits. So I'm going to take the DJI on a flight, make sure that there's no negative impact on the propellers. With the latest firmware update, you do get a beeping noise if any of your propellers are slightly deformed or if one motor is spinning faster than another. But this should be a resolution to one of the annoying things about taking the DJI Mavic Mini in and out of its case. So for now, thanks for watching this video, and keep an eye out not only for my drone flight videos, which I'll be publishing more or less weekly, but also we have an upcoming DJI video about how to replace your propellers for the DJI Mavic Mini. Obviously these propellers don't last forever. Part of the maintenance and one of the joys of playing around with your DJI Mavic Mini is actually doing some maintenance and replacing parts such as propellers. So we'll be doing a video on how to do that in the near future. But for now, thank you for watching. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. And for now, goodbye from us.